So today I want to share with you a nice easy exercise to help you get out of bed in the morning. So you can probably relate to this, the idea of waking up, wanting to get up and be productive, and your body just doesn't let you. Usually this is you wake up and you just feel like this overwhelming fatigue and lethargy and slowness. It feels like if you tried to move your body, it would just take so much effort to get anything done that the easiest thing to do is just ignore it and go back to sleep. Now, this is all to do with the distribution of the different hormones involved in sleep. So to keep it simple, we'll say we got melatonin, which is supposed to keep you asleep. Melatonin will be released at the beginning of the night, and it is going to kind of regulate these little sleep cycles. So it'll get a little bit more intense, it'll ease off a little bit at different periods in the night. Now, as it gets time to wake up, your body is then supposed to release cortisol. That is something you might know as a stress hormone. By releasing a little bit of stress into the system, the body wakes up, becomes a little bit more alert, and you should, in theory, then get enough energy to get up and get on with your day. Now, the problem with this is sometimes it's very hard for the brain to get the kind of mix right between the melatonin and the cortisol to be able to get you up and moving. This may be just due to circulation issues while you sleep. It could be due to your breathing patterns while you're sleeping. Maybe it's due to melatonin levels in general, or how you deal with stress throughout the day. Doesn't really matter. Essentially what we're finding is the brain is releasing enough cortisol to wake you up, but it hasn't transported it thoroughly enough through the body up to the brain enough to actually get you moving. So what can we do if we want to help this out? Well, anytime we want to improve blood flow through the body, we need to be looking to our heart and our lungs, okay? When we breathe in, we take in more oxygen into the body, and because oxygen needs to be transported around all the cells, this is going to cause the heart to work a little bit harder. It's going to speed up just a little bit, and that causes an increased amount of blood flow throughout the whole body. The benefit of that is things like cortisol that might be in the bloodstream as well are also now going to be transported at a faster rate around the body. And the opposite is true when we breathe out. When we breathe out, we're getting rid of all of our oxygen, so the heart doesn't have as much stuff that it needs to transport, and therefore it will slow down. Normally, when we do breathwork exercises, we're trying to teach people to calm down. So we always tell people it's really important to focus on breathing out and being really, really calm. But in this instance, if we want to increase our blood flow, we actually want to start looking at breathing, but focusing on the inhales more than the exhales. So the quick little exercise that we're going to try, I would call them wake up breaths. All it's going to look like is you're going to do a nice deep inhale through your nose, followed by a very relaxed exhale, okay? The inhale wants to be about twice the length of the exhale, and you're really trying to fill up your lungs all the way on the inhale, and then you're just not putting any effort whatsoever into the exhale. So it looks roughly like this. Okay, so you've seen there the inhales are longer. There's a bit of a gap after the exhale. I'm not trying to hyperventilate or anything like that, but I want to go for about 5 to 10 of these breaths, and then just lie there for a minute and see if you start feeling like that feeling of lethargy is going away and you start to feel a little bit more awake and a little bit more energized. If not, give it a minute, go for a second round. If you're still not feeling energized after that, go for a third round. If you're not feeling energized after the third round, maybe you do just need a little bit more sleep. If that's an option, might be something to investigate. But otherwise, that is the exercise. Try it out, see how you feel. This is something that I use pretty much every day if I've got an early schedule or early appointment, and yeah, let me know how it works for you or if you've got any questions. Otherwise, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.